Hey everybody, my name's William Morrissey. The earliest memory I have of music is I think when I was about 3 years old, just a little baby, and I remember singing Santa Baby just over and over and over again because I thought it was the most musically talented thing I could do. I wasn't too far off. I remember singing a lot to my family whenever we visited them down in Newfoundland. They always loved it when I did. So much so that even when I was kind of back home here in Ontario, my grandma would use to phone and ask for me to sing to her over the phone. And her two favorite songs were "Waving Flag" and "I'm Not Perfect" by Headley, which were two of my favorites too. So I was really glad that she shared that appreciation that I did. Um, Growing up through elementary school, I was never really good at other subjects. I kind of struggled a lot with literacy, math, science related stuffs. But music always felt like a breath of fresh air in comparison. It was a subject that I enjoyed learning more, and I felt motivated to keep growing in it. In that sense, it kind of felt like music was this brand new perspective on the world that I managed to fit into. It became this big motivator for me to try my best, and that I wouldn't progress if I didn't put my best foot forward. It was kind of like this methodology, you know what? Because with music, everything you put in comes right back to you. So it really is a matter of just doing your absolute best, and the results will reflect that. And I didn't have that. I didn't have that kind of mindset before I went into everything. So kind of music in elementary school especially made me realize that no matter what it was, even if it was just playing my recorder or on the clarinet or the choirs, I always felt motivated to do more in those. And that methodology that carried through with me into high school, and it did a lot. It did a lot. I went from being a C student in elementary school to getting almost consistently A's, on a bad day, maybe a B. But it was just kind of that idea that whatever I put into it will come back to me. And of course, music went just as well. I joined so many ensembles. I loved every last second of it, and it made high school so much better for me, kind of being involved in this music environment and getting to be with people that shared common interests with me. Um, in that regard, it was just really, really positive. I loved being part of the bands, the choirs, even the music council, so I could take a leadership position in that kind of environment and make sure other people get the same enjoyment out of it that I did. And finally, music in my life, it brought me here. I'm filming this in my dorm here at Western University, where I'm doing a degree in music. And I wouldn't be here right now if I didn't love it so much that I wanted I wanted to share that with others. And that's music in my life.